Hi, I'm Johnny with BalloonAnimalsPalmBeach.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a frozen princess. What you're going to need is one white 260, one blue 260. I'm using a robin's egg blue. One blush 260, one white 160, one clear 160, and one 5-inch round clear. I'm using a 5-inch round clear with stars all around because they discontinued the snowflakes all around, and that one looks really great. Okay, so you're just going to begin with your blue 260. You want to inflate it until it has about a 6 or 7 finger tail. For 7 finger tail, we're going to begin with a pinch twist. Okay, now we're going to do a 5 finger bubble. This is her torso, and now we're going to do a 7 finger bubble. Then a 2 finger bubble. And now we want to make a bubble that is the same size as this one. And twist that together. So you have like a triangle shape. And now you want to do another triangle shape on the other side. So make a bubble that's the same exact size as this one. And a 2 finger bubble. Same size as this one. And then a bubble the same size as this bubble. And twist those together. And get rid of the extra. Tie this off. Pull it through the loops to keep everything nice and tight, and set it away. This is the beginning of the dress. Grab your white 260. Inflate it just a bit, so you want a super long tail, about 8 or 10 fingers. 4, 8, 9. And we're going to start with a pinch twist on this one as well. Wrap the pinch twist into this twist on the blue balloon. So I have a little triangle shape. And I'm going to just pick one of the sides at the bottom of it and wrap the pinch twist around. And now I'm going to do 4 1-finger bubbles. So 4 1-finger bubbles. And I'm going to attach this twist into the other side of the blue balloon by pushing this through these 2 bubbles here. Pull it tight, so now I've got it there. One more time. And I'm going to go ahead and do 2 small bubbles. Just 2 1-finger bubbles, and I'm going to attach this twist into the other side of this blue 2-bubble twist. I'm just going to pull this balloon through these 2 blue ones. And now I'm going to do 4 1-finger bubbles. And I'm going to take this twist and attach it to the other side of the blue bubble by pushing this through these 2. And one more time. And then I'm going to do 2 small 1-finger bubbles. And I'm going to attach this into this pinch twist, the white pinch twist here. And then around through these for good measure. Get rid of the extra. Tie this off. pull it through and hide it. Okay, and if any of your bubbles come undone, that's no big deal. Just retwist them. And now, since everything's in place, it'll stay. There. All of the white should be on the outside. This is her dress, and it stands really nice. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and grab the blush 260 and inflate this until it has about a 7-finger tail. Or 7-finger tail. Grab your white 160. I've got a cool little 160 pump here. And you want to inflate this one until it has about a 5 or 6-finger tail. 6-finger tail. Now we're going to go ahead and tie the blush and the white balloon together. We're going to start with the white 160 by making a small pinch twist. Now we want to make a small little 1-finger loop. The 1-finger loop goes over the blush balloon, the pinch twist goes over the white balloon. Come down about 4 fingers and twist the blush balloon and the white balloon together. Now we want to bring this white balloon back up to the top, make a bubble that's about the same size as this one, and just twist it into the pinch twist and loop at the top. Bring it around to the other side of the head. And you want to come back down, so you want to make a bubble on this side that's the same size as this bubble here. Twist that off and twist everything together. Now you want to bring the balloon to the opposite side and squish all the air out as you pull it up in between these two bubbles. So just really try to squish as much of the air out as possible. And then I pull it above the pinch twist and back underneath. So this way, her hair is just sticking right out, because she has a long braid coming down the back. Now we're going to go ahead and make a small pinch twist for her neck. And we're going to go ahead and twist this twist around this pinch twist here. And we're going to make her arms. So I'm just going to come down 4 fingers and I'm going to make a bend by bending the balloon and squishing it. And then I'm going to measure down to her waist, so it's probably another 3 or 4 fingers. Make a twist. And then, see, this is the wide part of the triangle shape of her skirt. This is the thin part. We're going to take the thin part, we're going to tuck this blush balloon through these two and out this side here. Just pull it through so that this twist tucks into the twist at her waist. You only want to tuck it up into her waist as much as it takes to keep her torso straight. And kind of squish the air out of this one. Come up about 4 fingers and make a bend. Because you want the arms to be the same size, so you just measure the arms to make sure they're the same size, create a twist, and get rid of the extra. Tie this off. And now you're going to just wrap this extra into her neck and the pinch twist at the top of the dress. So this is what we have so far. Now we're going to go ahead and add on her cape, which is going to be out of the clear 160, her icy cape. So take my 160 pump, and you want to inflate this almost all the way so you just have about a 2 or 3 finger tail. So I just have, you know, a little 2 or 3 finger tail, depending on the size of your fingers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this nozzle, and we're just going to twist it into the pinch twist in the arm and neck here in the front. We're going to bring the balloon to the front, and we're going to create a little loop that sort of comes out to the side. It's about a 4 finger loop. Once you've measured it, you just twist the balloon, and then we're going to bring the rest of the balloon into the front, around the pinch twist, and to the back. And then you can just kind of tuck the arm into this. Now we're going to do that again on the other side. So we just measure out about a 4 finger loop. Make a twist in the clear balloon in the back, and then just bring the long part of the balloon back around under the pinch twist and the neck, and you can tuck her arm into it. Now you're going to take the rest of the clear balloon, and you're going to measure it down to this part of the blue and white balloon with a little bit of a curve in it. Twist that off and pull the balloon through. And now we're going to just come across behind these white bubbles here. We're going to make a bubble that's the same width as the skirt so that we don't change the shape of the skirt when we twist this in. Now we just bring this up through here, pull the balloon through the side and then through the bottom of the skirt, pull this back up, and then we just want to measure about the same amount coming up so that we have 2 matching bubbles as far as the curve and the length. When you've measured that, go ahead and twist this off. Now we're just going to get rid of the extra. Tie that off. And then we're just going to twist this into the neck and pinch twist at the top. And tie that. Now, of course, her head is backwards, so I'm just going to turn that around. And I'm going to go ahead and take her hair, and I'm going to measure this balloon. I'm going to give it a curve out and measure where the waist is and make a twist right around where the waist is and get rid of the extra. Tie this off. Now I'm going to just use this extra bit of balloon to twist this hair into the waist in between the cape and the arm. So I want it kind of behind the arm. And to the side of the cape. I twist it around itself and under to really get that in there. And then all I have to do is give this a bend so that it doesn't turn our head. And just sort of adjust your cape. So that's what it looks like from the front, from the side, from the back. Now I'm going to grab my clear 160 with white stars printed all around. Blow this up. I really just want to fit it in her skirt so I don't inflate it more than a couple of pumps. It's really not any bigger than my spread hand. I'm going to tie this off, and I'm just going to push this up into her skirt and twist the nozzle up into her waist. And then I rotate it a little bit so most of the printed pattern's in the front. And she stands really nicely. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put on some eyes and a nose and a mouth, and I do a very basic eye. I just do a teardrop shape eye with a black circle and 3 little eyelashes because I am not the best at artwork. I'll give her a really basic arched eyebrow. And just a little sort of L or J for the nose. I like to give her a red, basic smiley face for the mouth. That's all I do for the face. If you're good at face painting and artwork, then you can make it look more like the movie. But the last touch that really makes a difference is I take a white Sharpie paint pen. You can just get these at Walgreens. And I go ahead and I add a snowflake, which is I just do an X and a big long line, vertical line, and a short horizontal line through the middle of the X. And 3 little dots in a triangle shape. Do another X, a long vertical line, and a short horizontal line. 3 dots in a triangle, and another snowflake. And I do that on the other sleeve as well. This just makes a really big difference. It makes it look super fancy. So if you have the time to do it, it gets people really excited. And I do the same on her blue pinch twist. And then I try to do a bit of a zigzag pattern across the front of her blue bubble torso. So that is what I've printed on the sides. Hopefully you can see that. If you liked the video, you can click like, or you can leave me feedback in the comments or subscribe to the channel. I release videos on a regular basis. Or you can check me out on Facebook or go to the website balloonanimalspalmbeach.com for more lessons and information. Thanks.